Hey friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Selena. I make these monthly reset videos every single month. Usually I do them from my apartment in the Washington DC area, but right now I'm currently in Oregon visiting family. I posted it on my community tab, but my cousin recently passed away, so I had to fly here for a family emergency. I've been here for about a week, and I just want to start out by saying thank you all so much for your kind messages of support. Thank you for your donations in the GoFundMe. My family and I really appreciate it, and I just really wanted to start out by saying that because we're really grateful for all of you. It's been a hard time for me and for my family, of course, but we're just getting through it day by day. So thank you all for understanding too that I haven't posted in a while, but I wanted to kind of get back into posting with this video because I love my monthly resets. It's a time for me to sit and reflect, reset my goals, my mindset, my finances. And the thing is, like, even when these really difficult things happen, I think it's still really important to be able to function and get through life, because unfortunately, even when we're grieving, even when we're in our saddest days, difficult times, you know, bills still have to be paid. We still have to just do our best to get by. There's seasons in life when we're thriving, and there's seasons in life when we're surviving. And I will say for me right now, I'm currently in survival mode, but I like to be honest with y'all. Instead of just not posting this, I'd rather just be honest with you all about where I'm at. I'm gonna go through my monthly intentions, my monthly budget, or more like what I spent last month or this month of April, and then prepare it all for the month of May. So I hope that you're all excited for this video. If you do enjoy videos like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below because it really helps support my channel. Before we get into it, if you're not new here, you already know that I need my cafecito every single morning, except today I don't have all my normal things to make my coffee at home. So I'm actually going to drive to my favorite cafe here in Oregon. Actually, there's a couple that I enjoy when I'm here. Dutch Bros is one of them because it started in Oregon and I'm pretty proud of that. And then the second one is Insomnia. It's just like a small business here, and I love supporting small family-owned businesses whenever I can, and their coffee is honestly amazing. So let's head there. My camera tripod is not very stable, so I'm hoping that it doesn't fall. I also just thought it would be fun. I like changing up my monthly resets. Like some months I do them at my desk. That's what I usually used to do them on, but now I'm just trying to change them up every month, whether it be a new location like today, or whether it be changing what is actually going to be in my monthly reset. So for example, today I don't think I'm going to talk about how I did on my goals last month. The month of April has been a very hectic, very sad, very difficult month for me, so I might just do like a little reflection, nothing to do with how I did on my goals, because truthfully, when life is hard and you're in survival mode, you're not really focused on thriving and hitting all your goals or hitting all your intentions. You're truly just trying to live and look forward to another day and enjoy the little things. And so that is what I've been doing. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Can I get a 16-ounce chai latte with a shot of espresso?
Anything else I'm supposed to ask you?
I don't think so.
You need a snack?
No.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you vlog about?
Work stuff.
Is it fun?
Thank you. Have a good one.
Good day.
Got my coffee. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna do the monthly reset here, but first I need to have a little bit of coffee. I don't know if y'all heard that conversation I had with the guy at the drive-thru, but that was really nice that he was like just chatting with me. I mean, that's usually what you're supposed to do with customer service. But can I just say, this is like one of the biggest differences that I've noticed from the East Coast and the West Coast, or at least Oregon versus the DC area. Whenever I go get coffee in DC, like, or anything, go out to eat, 9 out of 10 times they just take your order and that's it. Like business. In Oregon, growing up here, I've noticed that one of the big differences is that with customer service and just like, I guess people in general, if I'm being honest, I think it's a lot more people focused. People kind of take life more slowly and it's more relaxed and less business focused, less transactional. Of course, there's capitalism and everything, so it very much still exists, but it's a lot less heavy year. I don't know. Like, that guy was literally like really kind, and I have experiences like that all the time here. And in DC, those are like few and far between. Anyway, this is amazing. If y'all ever come to Oregon, you need to check them out. It's so good. With all that said, let's get into the monthly reset. We're going to start out setting goals and intentions for the month of May because I really need a change and a shift of mindset. So now we're going to get into my monthly intentions. So I'm going to be using my goals spreadsheet / template that I created. It's for sale on my website if you're interested at www.selenatrevino.com/shop. You can find my monthly goal spreadsheet as well as my monthly budget spreadsheet on there. So definitely check them out, see if you like them, and consider purchasing. So since I am in my car doing my monthly reset, I'm going to be looking at everything on my phone, and we're gonna roll with it. For my monthly intentions for the month of May for health and wellness are to go for a 15+ minute walk every single day. I need to get out of the house. That's the goal, to at least get out of my house or apartment or whatever 15 minutes every day and go for a walk. I also want to work out 3 days per week. I have not been working out the last few weeks. It's okay, but that's something that I need to get back into. I was recently reminded, going through old photos and videos with my cousin who passed away, how that was one way that we bonded so much growing up, was wanting to be better, a better version of ourselves, and working out together and wanting to eat better. And that was like something that we had in common. I feel like I haven't really been focused on that as much as I've wanted to be the past couple of years since the pandemic, and just losing her was a reminder that I want to live my best life, to not only for myself but to also just honor her memory and kind of live my best life for the both of us. So I want to start making more intentional changes to my lifestyle to hopefully be able to do that. With that, I want to walk 6,000 steps on average. Last month I did good. I'm pretty sure I met that, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I also still want to go for a hike somewhere new. I'm keeping that goal on for the month of May because I was not able to reach that last month. So that's something that I want to try to do. And it goes along with like leaving my apartment and doing something for myself. So now for personal and professional, I want to publish 2 videos every single week. I did miss a lot of uploads for reasons that I already explained in April, so I want to get back into it for the month of May. Then I want to create 2 reels on Instagram, or just 2 posts in general this month. I feel really connected with you all when I post on Instagram because I can easily respond to your DMs, and I love when you all are interactive with my stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should definitely do that at Selena Trevino with 2 A's. I want to attend a church group meeting. I recently joined a group at my church, and it's like a restaurant group, so we meet every single week to go out to eat together, or every other week actually. And the first time that I was gonna go was actually the day that I found out about my cousin's death, and so that was really hard, and I did not make it for obvious reasons. I just was a mess that day especially, so I really want to go to the next one. And it's crazy because I sent out an email to let everyone know that, and I had never met them yet, that I wasn't able to go, and those people reached out to me to check in on me and offered to bring me food. And it just reminds me how important it is to have friendships with God-centered people, because whether you believe in God or not, if someone is truly living their life to be Christ-like, they're gonna be some of the most, oh my gosh, there's an airplane. They're gonna be some of the most generous, kind, compassionate, empathetic people that you ever know, and some of the best friendships that you'll ever have. Some of the best friendships that I ever had that were caring and did kind things for me, made me feel loved, were friendships that I made through church, or just people who believe in God the way that I do, or the way that I want to. It was just a really good reminder of how God can be in our lives in so many ways, including showing up as friendships in other people. I also want to read a book this month. I've noticed that I've fallen behind on that, and I miss the days when I would read before going to bed. I also notice I just go to sleep faster and sleep a lot better when I do that. For financial, I just want to continue investing 20% of my paycheck into my Roth IRA through my work account. I want to start planning my next product. So I've been already kind of planning / looking into ways that I can create either a planner or like a stationary to-do list of some sort, because while I love my digital products and I will probably continue to make like digital products. I also want to have like something that you can physically use, because I know for me, especially for work to-do lists, I like to have the tangible list in front of me that I can work with, and when I'm done I can throw it away, especially since those things are like very private. Like nobody should be reading what I write or what I have to do, and so when I can rip them up or shred them, it's just like a peace of mind for me. I also need to get a business credit card. This has been on my to-do list for a while, but I really need to do that, whether in May or in June, but I need to get to it ASAP since it's kind of the beginning of the new like fiscal tax year. I already got QuickBooks, but since I haven't gotten my LLC and all of that completed, I'm not really doing much with QuickBooks right now, which is kind of a waste of money. And then I also need to finalize my LLC. So those are my monthly intentions for the month of May. Now we're getting into everyone's favorite part of the video. At least I know it's my favorite part of the video, which is my monthly favorites. Before I get into the first product of the month, I want to say thank you so much to our sponsor, Casetify, for sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited to be working with them. I have been using Casetify cases for years, literal years, before I even started my YouTube channel. I've always loved their cases, so I'm really excited to be working with them, especially because I'm working with them on this campaign for sustainability, which makes me even more excited. If you somehow don't know about Casetify or who they are the world's most popular tech accessory brand. They're known for their very protective phone cases and global collaborations. They efficiently combine tech and design in a way to be as environmentally friendly as possible in order to limit their impact on the environment. When you choose Casetify, not only are you choosing the best tech accessory brand out there, they have so many options to customize your own cases, whether it's a phone case, iPad case, Android case, you name it, they have it all. But in addition to all of the customizations and the protection that you're getting for your phone, you're also choosing the more sustainable option. Casetify upcycles used phone cases, giving life to consumer waste. Casetify has upcycled over 430,000 phone cases. That's wild. Which ultimately ends up being 40,000 kilograms of plastic that has been kept out of landfills. And when you choose sustainability, you don't have to compromise on protection. They provide up to 21.3 feet drop protection thanks to their EchoShock technology, because when the protection is there and it performs better, your phone ends up lasting longer and it all just ends up being better for the environment. Also, you're just getting a better bang for your buck in general. But let's be honest, we love Casetify because they're trendy and customizable. There's over 2,000 prints and customizable options for any phone case to meet your unique needs and wants. Because being sustainable doesn't have to be boring. Casetify is extending their sustainable journey. If you want to join them on creating a more sustainable environment by limiting their impact on the environment, make sure to check out Casetify. And if you use my link down in the description, you'll get 15% off of your order from Casetify. Thank you so much to Casetify again for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I'm so excited for these cases, for the sustainability of it all, to be working with them. I'm so grateful and so thankful. So again, if you're interested in checking them out, make sure to go down to the link in the description, www.casetify.com/SelenaT, to get 15% off of your order from Casetify. Oh, I'm so excited. So that had to be my number one pick for my monthly favorites in April. But secondly, I got some pretty exciting stuff in April, I'm not gonna lie. So one of them that I have been obsessed with, I don't have it with me right now because I am in Oregon and I left that in my apartment in DC. But one thing that I've been wanting for a long time, and I finally got it this month and I love it, is this DJI wireless mic. It comes with 2 microphones and 2 inputs, and it like automatically connects. So I connect like the adapter. So this is what it looks like. I connect this little adapter to the top of my camera. It comes with like a little plug-in that I can use it for my phone as well. And it's just so nice because all you have to do is turn it on and make sure that it's linked. And then once you start filming whatever you're filming, it will automatically sync the audio from the wireless microphone to your footage, so you don't have to worry about syncing the audio post production or like during the editing part because it's already going to be synced. So I absolutely love it. I actually filmed an interview for my work using this microphone recently and I love it so much. So highly recommend. It is a little bit spendy, but I will say it's worth the money. Another thing that I purchased were some new Nespresso pods from Starbucks. I told you all last month that I was absolutely obsessed with trying the Starbucks Nespresso, the Starbucks blonde espresso or my Nespresso machine, and it is so good. I'm not gonna lie, I still absolutely love it. But this time I decided to get a variety pack, and so this time it had the Pike Place roast, Columbia roast, and the blonde roast, and they were all really good. So I highly recommend. I also recommend just buying them in bundles like this from Amazon because it was $45 for 32 capsules, which is pretty good, I think, for like Starbucks coffee. I love it. There's not much else I can say besides that. Oh, this other thing that I purchased recently, it was the best purchase I've made for my skincare routine. I absolutely love it. It's my new favorite sunscreen ever. I will never love another sunscreen. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sunrise and Probiotics Sunblock. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. It just goes on so creamy and smooth, and it doesn't leave like a layer. It doesn't feel very thick on my skin, and it just feels light and airy, and it's Korean. It's a Korean beauty product. Listen, I love Korean everything. Korean food, Korean music, Korean dramas, all the things. So of course I'm gonna love Korean beauty products, but I highly recommend. This has been an absolute game changer to my skincare routine. Another thing that I have been using religiously morning and night for my skincare routine is the Snail Mucin. It's called Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. So first I wash my face once or twice depending on if I wore heavy makeup or not. After I wash, then I use a toner. It's like this milky toner, and then after that I use this Snail Mucin Power Essence. It's amazing. It feels so hydrating. I think the first few times I used it, it felt a little weird just knowing that it was like a snail mucin like extract, like the fact that the consistency was just so slimy, whatever. But like Whitney said, you just have to get over it. And honestly, I got over it so fast. As soon as I saw how the conjunction of all the new products that I've been using in my skincare routine has dramatically changed my skin so much. I feel like I have less skin texture. It's just a lot softer in general. I feel like my skin feels really light and natural and, I don't know, healthy, I guess, because I don't feel the need to wear makeup anymore. I mean, I'm currently wearing tinted moisturizer from Ilia because I love Ilia, and it's also one of those products where like kind of color corrects and like lightly looks like you're wearing makeup and you're put together, but realistically it's so light and kind of, what is the word? The word for see-through. It's not opaque, it's like kind of sheer, so you can see through the product and it just looks really natural. So I love that. But I've had days where I just do my skincare routine and maybe put on a little bit of blush and that's it, and I feel beautiful and my skin feels so good. So highly recommend those two skincare products. I will recommend more skincare products in my other monthly resets after I've had more time to use them. I just recently bought the sunscreen, but I've been using it every single day and I love it so much I had to share that. And then the Snail Mucin I've been using for like 2 months now. Like, I love it so much. But the other products I've been using, for example, like CeraVe retinol that I started using recently, I love it so much, but I want to use that one for a few months before I talk about it anymore, just to make sure that I give it time to do its job, you know? So I kind of don't have as many monthly favorites this month. Now getting into the finances portion of my reset, let's take a look at how I did in April. So usually I would enter every single transaction on my monthly budget spreadsheet, but like I said, I've been grieving a lot, and so this month I'm just gonna like discuss like what I spent, my spending categories and things like that, because I just truly don't have the mental capacity and I want to give myself grace and not force myself to enter every single transaction right now when I just feel like when I'm in survival mode, like I said earlier. So if like me don't have time to enter all your transactions, I definitely recommend using the Mint app. I've always used this. I've had it for years, even before I started making these monthly resets. And I always have it as my sort of backup because all of my accounts are connected to it. 99.9% of transactions that I make are always done digitally with my credit card, debit card, whatever. And it keeps track of all of that. So I absolutely love it. And actually, even when I'm filling in my monthly budget spreadsheet, I use the Mint app because it already kind of breaks up my spending into categories. So then I can just kind of look at the categories and then enter those transactions into my monthly spreadsheet, make sure everything looks right, etc., etc. But today I'm not going to do that additional step of entering the transactions into my spreadsheet. I'm just going to go over what I spent in April with all of you, looking at what's on the app. So looking at the Mint app, the top categories that I spent money on this month were for home, which is usually the case. My rent is $18.10 for my 1-bedroom apartment in the Washington DC area. And then the second biggest category was food and dining, which again makes sense because I tend to eat out a lot. I've just been everywhere, like in Oregon. I went to Vegas for a bit for my friend's bachelor weekend because I'm his best woman. So I just spent more money on food than I usually would if I was just staying at home. I also spent a lot more on shopping because I actually don't know what the shopping was for. Not fun stuff, but for example, having to buy certain things for the Vegas trip and to come to Oregon last minute. So after food and dining and shopping, my next biggest transaction was travel because I did again go to Vegas, but in addition to that, I had to buy a ticket to come to Oregon for the funeral and for everything, just to be with my family. So that ended up costing me more money, which is fine. I thank God that I have savings and had money, like disposable money that I could use for that like type of emergency. So this month, the month of April, so far I've spent $2,432. What's really nice with the Mint app is you can just go through all of your transactions and make sure that it all looks accurate. Like you can go and look at your categories. So that is what I spent my money on this month. But I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I love making these videos for you all. I'm sorry if my energy is just not there like it usually is. I feel like I sound a lot more just like monotone and just like, I don't know. I mean, even the coffee guy asked me like, are you sad about it? Like, I'm not sad about filming. I love filming. I love making videos for you guys. I'm so excited to make more videos for you all, but I'm sure that you all can understand that, you know, when you're in survival mode, things are just different and kind of have to like push yourself a little bit just because that's just what it takes. I just have to take it day by day, you know. But I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps support my channel so that we can continue growing and reach more people and I can make more videos like this for all of you. Also, don't forget to check out Casetify. They're amazing. I love them so much, and I always have their code linked down in the description. You can go to www.casetify.com/SelenaT to get 15% off of your order from Casetify. But with all of that said, I love you all so much, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!